Hey, we got Carson Dean on the line, so to speak. Of course, Carson's one of the recent transfer portal commitments for the Boilermakers, linebacker from Arkansas. Carson, thank you very much for taking some time out to speak with us.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Thank you.
fans, yeah, fans love seeing the new guys, hearing the new guys, and let's just jump right in. Why Purdue for you?
Man, it was whenever I visited there, I didn't have any reason not to go there. Just first off, it was just a family atmosphere there. Just everyone there knows each other some way somehow through football, and it's just a full circle moment for like a lot of the guys there. And so it was just a big family vibe, and I just trust everyone there. And I didn't have any reason to say no. Everything there was absolutely great.
Now, when you were in Fayetteville for 2 years, were you recruited to Arkansas by Barry Odom? He was still the DC down there, right?
Yes, sir. Those were the main. Him and Coach Shear, Coach Shear, and Coach Trump were the three
Yeah.
that were pushing hard on me to go to Arkansas. And then obviously he got the head coaching job at UNLV after I had signed. So that's how that went. But nothing but love for them, and that was the best opportunity for him to go take that head coaching job and that next step for him.
We're just starting to get to know Coach Odom. Kind of tell people what he's like and describe him for our viewers here.
Oh, he's an absolutely great dude. And because I've never been under him as a coach, but what I've heard from players and coaches is that he is the one who sets the tone for the whole team. Because usually you have a strength coach or a DC or an OC like lead their offensive guys or their defensive guys. But Coach Odom, he's the motivator for the whole team, and he just keeps everything honest, and he just knows what he's doing and trusts all the guys that's under him, and they all have the exact same plan. So it's just he knows the guys and what they're going to do, and he just execute, and they just all execute their job. But he's the one who sets the tone for the whole team. He's just a very family oriented guy with his coaches, with his players, and just he just wants that vibe whenever players or other coaches are even coming in. He just wants everyone to feel welcome and like they're at home.
6'4", 234 pounds, according to your Arkansas bio. Big linebacker.
Yes,
Kind of
sir.
tell us the type of football player you are, the type of linebacker you are, and are you going to be a linebacker at Purdue, or are they going to bulk you up and have you work off the edge? Just kind of describe what you anticipate your role being, and again, describe yourself as a player for us.
Yes, sir. As far as talking with them as my role, obviously they're still working out with guys, getting on their staff, and still players coming in because they have a lot of roster spots to fill up. So, what they like me at is linebacker, inside linebacker, and then if there's certain packages or there's certain personnel where we can get our best guys on the field, and maybe I go down the edge and someone else comes in, they just say whatever the best personnel on the field because they know I can come off the edge and I can be at linebacker even at this size. And I just think as a player, I just play hard every single play from sideline to sideline every play. I'm a fast, physical player, and I use my speed to my advantage because even though I'm big, I can still move at this size and chase down running backs and fast skill dudes too, and I can hang up with them. So I just say I'm a sideline to sideline player. I give my all every single play, physical, fast, and I'll just do whatever I need to do to help the team win in any way.
Of course, you're not the only Arkansas linebacker headed this way. Tell us about Alex Sanford, the type of linebacker he is, and maybe how you envision him fitting in the system.
No, yeah, that's my guy. Ever since I've been up there, me and him have been close. He's one of my best friends. So whenever me and him both chose to go there, me and him talked about it. We were on the visit on the same weekend, and me and him just talked about our vision, and our plan that we have, and that our goals. And as a player, he's fearless. I mean, he's not going down. He's not hesitating. He's going 100 miles an hour to whatever he's doing. And whether it's hitting someone, whether it's running downfield, he's just a fearless guy. Every single play, he's going to give his effort, and he's not scared of anybody. He's just a fearless guy who, again, is going to give his all every single play, whatever he can to help the team.
Well, I got you on the line. I have to ask you about Malachi Singleton.
Yes, sir. That's my guy too. Me, him, and Alex all came in the same class, so we were all close in high school. Malachi, he's a dog. Everyone thinks he can just run. He was a dual threat in high school, but he can throw it too. and I know everyone didn't get to see that. I mean, obviously, everyone got to see it against Tennessee, but every day in practice for 2 years, I mean, he's a great player, and the amount that he's grown too, even I've seen it, and I can't imagine from a coaching standpoint how much he's grown, but just from a different guy on the side of the ball, how much he's grown with his reads, and even with I've noticed that linebacker too with his eyes, because a lot of the quarterbacks or a lot of the linebackers' job, in certain drops is to read off the quarterback's eyes, and he's gotten times too where he's looking to the left or the right, and then he at last second changes it and throws it the other way, and then again he can also take off and run too and run through people because he's a big, strong dude, and he can fly. But he's a great player, a great dude, and I know he's just eager to go out and show what he can do, and so are me and Alex as well.
Okay, lastly, Carson, are there any more hogs headed this way, buddy?
I don't know.
Can you
We've been
say?
talking. We've been trying to reach out to some of the guys who are in the portal. See what they're thinking, tell them what the vibe is there, and we're just trying to build this team as best as we can, and we know there's guys from Arkansas that can help us out. So we're just talking to people, planning it in our heads, and just trying to get our best team, for the Boilermakers, and so other guys in the portal, we've reached out to them, talked about their vision and plan and what they have and don't have, and then we also met all the coaches this weekend. So if a player's worried about what's this coach like, we can tell him exactly what he's like. But we're definitely trying to get some more people up there for sure.
Yeah, a couple more weeks. I think classes start January 12th or 13th. That's when
Yes, sir.
everybody's probably got to be enrolled. So that'll be here
Mm-hmm.
before we know it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Carson, I'm busy, and I'm glad that we got a chance to hook up. And
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your time. Merry Christmas to
Yes,
you and
sir.
your
Merry
family.
Christmas.
And
Yes, sir.
you'll be up here before you know it.
Oh, I can't wait to get up there and get to work.
Well, thanks again, buddy. And like I said, we'll meet, I'm sure, at some point.
Yes, sir, for sure. Thank you for having me again.
You bet.
Yes, sir.